Time to dust off those old records and vintage clothing. We're taking a trip back in time. Doesn't this look fun? The 1940s ball returns this weekend in Boulder. Joining us this morning with how to dress to the nines is Kenzie George and Shar Smith. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Oh
You
my
look
gosh,
great, by the
you
way.
do.
Thank you.
Okay, before we get to the fashion, talk a little bit about what this year's theme is and anything new that's happening this year.
Sure. So this year we're going to celebrate Bob Hope, who was one of the quintessential comedians of the 40s. And we're doing an homage to him and doing a Bob Hope area at the event. We're doing a USO show that was actually done in 1944 in the Russell Islands. It's a recreation. We're going to have Dorothy Lamour and Carmen Miranda and all of the stars that were originally there, obviously.
I love it.
The ones
so
of
cool.
today.
Yes.
And it's going to be an amazing night with Glenn Miller, the Glenn Miller Orchestra, who are still around. They've been touring since the 40s. And World War II planes, a car show from World War II, the Casablanca Club in our hangar. Yeah, there's a lot going on.
It's basically taking you back in time, right?
Yeah, it's a trip back in time. It's a romantic night, a wonderful date night, just like your grandparents might have had in the 40s.
I love it. And you're encouraging people to dress up, and you kind of brought us some examples.
Yes,
You're
we
modeling it right
did.
now.
We did, because we wanted to show how easy it is to dress 40s. It's not something complicated where you have to go find a vintage outfit that's going to take weeks to have shipped. I am wearing something from a place called the Seamstress of Bloomsbury, and they remake all the patterns from the 40s. And these are actual 1940s patterns. This is a little sailor shirt and some polka dot pants that are just super comfortable and easy with some red sneakers that anybody could find.
There's even a contest, right? Best
There
dress?
is a best dress contest. It's going to be at 8:30, and we'll just pick some people out of the crowd that look like they've gotten the look down.
Yeah.
And they compete on stage. And Shar is wearing an awesome dress she found on Amazon.
Really? And is like a fascinator
I
too?
got that on Amazon. I got
Okay.
the shoes on Amazon.
So you can find, a perfect dress easily that will be shipped to you overnight on Amazon. It's quite a cultural phenomenon now to wear these vintage clothing, and you don't have to go and find something vintage to do it. But we do have amazing vintage shops here in Denver.
Yeah.
Regal, Boss, Goldmine Vintage, and they have perfect stuff too.
I love it.
It's truly the backdrop of the 1940s with everything you were saying, the planes and the cars and the music and everything. It's just so cool. And talk about the veterans that come back every year to the ball, because that's got to be so cool.
Yes. So we have a veteran. His name is Howard Berger. He's been coming for, I think this is his fifth 1940s ball. He comes and stays till the end, until we close. He dances with everybody. He's 100 years old.
Look how much fun he's having. That's awesome.
There he
I love that.
We love Howard, and Howard is so special to us because he produced World War II USO shows. And he came to me and said, this is what I used to do. And he worked with Olivia de Havilland, he worked with Bob Hope, and we became friends through that connection. And it's just so wonderful to see him enjoying himself at 100 years old at the ball. And not only is Howard coming, but we have 7 other World War II veterans coming, from pilots to people who are in the Army and Navy.
If that picture right there doesn't want to make you have fun, I don't know what does. Remind people really quickly one last time, how can they get tickets? Where is it? Tell us everything.
So our website is where you can get tickets. It's 1940sball.org. And it's this Saturday, and it starts at 4 o'clock. It goes until 1 in the morning. We have several bands throughout the night, several stages. We have a South Seas Club stage. And yeah, you can go to www.1940sball.org, and tickets are available.
Looks like a blast. It really does. Thank you both so much for coming in.
Thank you so much for having us.
Really appreciate it.